welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. Exciting day today. We're having a little bit of a look at Jurassic World Evolution. Now I'm very excited about this. This is from the Frontier Developments, the same guys that did Planet Coaster, which I'm sure many of you know was the very first series that ever was on the channel. It lasted quite a while as well. I have had to temper my expectations a little bit. The gameplay videos I've seen from their stream the other day and from when they did a stream a while back is clearly not as open and free as Planet Coaster was. But it is still a new theme park building Jurassic World based game. The last one I think was Operation Genesis, which I played on I think the original Xbox, maybe something like that, and it was a long time ago, but it was a lot of fun. So I'm hoping this will be as good. So it does say continue. I haven't actually started a game yet. I just loaded it up to make sure it actually worked, to test the video and everything. So I haven't actually seen anything. The only thing that I think is interesting is this is actually version 1.2 already. As I said, I'm recording this on launch day, and I know they do generally have a launch day patch, but to already be at 1.2, that seems quite high. I don't know if that's unusual or not, but you'd normally expect it to be like 1.014 or something like that, not quite as large an increment jump as that is. So anyway, we're going to start a new game, and we're going to see what happens. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a... Oh, yes, Dr. Wish be quiet, Dr. Ian.
Dr. Ian Malcolm?
Hello, Dr. Ian.
Heard of me?
I have.
Well, correction, you should have heard of me.
Well, I have.
Especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage.
Okie dokie.
If you can.
I'm sure I can.
The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
Oh, Malcolm, if only. So I'm not sure if I'm going to become... This is going to be a full series or not, whether it's just going to be a few quick looks at this game start. So I guess that depends a little bit on you guys as well.
It's relatively stable.
Well, I'm glad it's stable.
You can get your feet wet here, and you should. Because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are. And you want to be ready before you try that.
No, I want to go straight for the big, hungry, angry things. That's what I want. So you've seen the last, the video that was out today. What was it today? It was Red Matter, and also the Subnautica one that's coming on Thursday. I haven't I've recorded, but I recorded it before doing this, which is out on the Wednesday, confusingly. Hello, Cabot. I have a bit of a sore throat at the moment, so I am drinking cough syrup like it is orange juice. But I may let the odd cough slip out, unfortunately. I did try enabling a push-to-mute feature. Just attach it to the side. Okie dokie. A push-to-mute feature on my recording software. It just doesn't seem to want to work, annoyingly. So I do try and cut them out when I am doing the editing, but they are often a little hard to spot. Because I try and, you know, not make them too loud as it is, so it just looks like normal sort of speech in the waveforms. So anyway, this is our island. So you can see what I mean by it's not quite as open as Planet Coaster. So it looks like our usable terrain is maybe, if we say we can actually clear the trees, it's maybe up to there, maybe down to here-ish, and over to the side over here. So the usable terrain is quite limited, really, and that's if we can clear the trees. It may just be we only have these green areas to work with. Not sure exactly how it works yet. I guess we'll find out. So, clicking on this thing over here, which is enclosures. We have a Hammond Creation Lab. I would like one of those. Which we're going to place exactly here, I'm guessing, because that's where it wants us to put it. Build cost obstructed. I'm confused. Oh. Now it works. Okay, let's put it there. I'm going to have a swig of
focus on what you're here to do, which is
cough medicine, because as you noticed there, immediate cough.
Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
Well, so it should be, because you're on Spanish territory.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid.
Okie dokie. Which means I need to do something. Paths. We'll have a cheap narrow path, I guess. And we'll do it from here. All the way to here. Perfect.
Now comes the real test. Incubating a dinosaur.
I'm assuming it's already connected to the electric grid then.
Select the creation lab.
And my headset's running out of power, of course.
There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Oh my word, the cable is so tangled. Bear with me a moment. Okay, I had to stop the recording because the cable was all tangled around the mic stand, so it made hell of a racket trying to untangle it. So, what are we doing now? Life finds way. Incubate a dinosaur. Is that what we're doing? I'd like to do that. Yes. I guess... this? We do have a choice between these two. Do we? Oh no, I thought we had the... just this one then. Okie dokie.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Indeed, Dr. Malcolm, what could go wrong?
You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
That seems familiar. So we have a fairly nice lighting system by the look of it. Some things look quite nice, like the plants look quite nice up there. I was just thinking when I was just zoomed out like this, I didn't think these buildings looked too good really. They're quite bland, aren't they? I guess they are supposed to be sort of industrial buildings rather than anything useful. This is supposed to be the park, right? So this is the first thing people see, so surely they should all be hidden somewhere behind the scenes. Like there's a power generator right there. So people come off the entrance to the park, which is what I'm guessing this is, and the first thing they see is a power station. Long before they get to the first enclosure. It doesn't seem right, does it? It doesn't seem right. You can zoom in quite a way. I like the fact there's actually a ladder there, like an emergency system. They have announced there won't be any mods for this, like there are with Planet Coaster. This will be a mod-free game, which is a little bit of a shame, but I guess kind of understandable, because it's an already existing IP that they've had to license.
The most precious moment, the result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations.
Where is he? There he is.
Knowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique. And now we...
He looks quite good up close, doesn't he?
Manufacture them.
The dinosaurs definitely look quite
Well
nice.
done, I guess.
Okay. Back. Yeah, the zoom level's quite insane, actually. Quite insane.
The Foundation has 3 main areas of interest.
Oh, we got a little bit of progress. Look at that. Good. Ooh.
Entertainment and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
What do we want to do? Do we want to do science, entertainment, or division? No, I'm leaning towards science to start with. I'm not really a scientist, but, you know, I have quite a analytical mind. No, that sounds way too douchey. You know, I like science. But this is a theme park, right? So we're going to do entertainment. It's a theme park. It's what we're here to do. We're here to entertain.
I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painful.
Exactly, Isaac, exactly.
What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunity.
Opportunities and money, most importantly.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
So this is how we would have connected this to power, I guess. I suppose they just need to be a certain distance from these. Because this clearly has power, because we managed to release a dinosaur. So, operations. Expedition Center. Now, there are a couple of places we can build it. Or this is just where it suggests, maybe, because we can build it elsewhere, look. Or can we? In fact, that's blue. Is it? Oh no, it's blue there, so I think we can build it elsewhere. But I guess we'll stick with the recommended locations. And we'll put it in there.
So, one more thing. Your reputation...
It'd be nice if it auto-connected to paths.
quote, keep an eye on it, okay?
If it was close enough. That's something that Planet Coaster did do if it was close. Maybe it's just not close enough. Maybe that's all it is.
Benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But...
Are these visitors?
It's a balancing act. Each division
Can't get very close to those, can you?
And if they don't get it,
And I can't click on them.
take it personally.
That's weird. Why can't I click on them? So now we just wait. Oh, there we go.
The entertainment division is taking notice of your success. As your reputation increases with them, so too does the opportunity to tackle more challenging missions.
Okay. So we have a little helicopter. Cool. Cool. Incoming transmission.
Hey, it's Isaac.
Hey, Isaac.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, mate?
You need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
So this is one of the things. So the three divisions you can choose. It's almost like factions that you can help in the game to gain, you know, like progress with each of those factions. But if you progress with one faction, it negatively affects the other factions. So if I progress with Isaac, my security and science deteriorate, which seems a bit weird, really. Seems a bit weird that you have to sort of do. I don't know how it obviously works in practice in the game, but it's a bit of an odd juxtaposition in a park management game where
All right.
your departments don't necessarily work together,
These dinosaurs, we have one unlike any.
or it's so blatant that, you know, there's a
Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is
cause effect for helping one of them. It's a bit weird, but there we go. Maybe it works quite well.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
Mate, I am all about that, I'll be honest with you. If we go into the control room, see, we have this reputation down here, you see. We cannot take up her. I thought maybe if we did, we'd be able to do. I thought it'd make us do all of those to start with. Maybe I'm incorrect. Expedition map, that's something we haven't come across yet. I think we're very much just about to. So, use the expedition center.
An expedition center will allow you to send dig teams around the world in search of new dino fossils.
Okie dokie, I want to do that.
Extracted from these fossils, which our
That's good.
scientists can then turn into living, breathing dinosaurs.
Hopefully.
And that's our true lifeblood.
Let's do it. An expedition center can send dig teams around the world to find new dinosaur fossils. Select a dig site to start an expedition there with an available dig team. The expedition center will display an icon when it is ready to send out a dig team. Okay, so that means it's ready to send out a team, so we need to do that. So let's view the expedition map. So these are the places we have available to us, is it? So we have the Ceratosaurus, the Edmontosaurus, the Struthiomimus, Triceratops, all three of them, or a Ceratosaurus. Well, I think with Ceratosaurus we already had some progress towards it, didn't we? And I would like to have a carnivore. And the rest of them are all herbivores. So we're going to go for the Ceratosaurus.
Good. Your first expedition.
And that's it. That's just, they just go. They're just en route. That's it.
To the fossil center for extraction.
Where is the, where are we? It'd be nice to see like a little... Because I think it's off like South America somewhere, isn't it?
Really?
Can't quite remember where it was. Where the islands are supposed to be.
Capital, money, huh?
But it'd be nice to see them, you know, actually move into the location.
Create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Well, actually was the Ceratosaurus it needed us to do as well, so that's worked out well. Profit per minute is terrible, that's fine, we expect that. Excuse me, so now we just wait. This is one of the things, I don't know if you guys have been looking at the reviews for this game. Reviews in general have been relatively good, not amazing, but relatively good. The IGN review, which was the first one I saw pop up on Reddit, was very critical. Ooh, that guy did not like the game very much. And one of the things he mentioned is there's no Fast forward option. Like you'd have in Planet Coaster, which I'm assuming was the skeleton this was built around for this. You can't speed time up. So we have to wait for our dig team to return, and all we can do for those 2 minutes is wait for them. There's nothing else I can do right now that I'm aware of. Or is there? I don't know. Guests? Or I can build some more stuff, I guess. But am I supposed to be doing that? I don't really know. Can I build more enclosures? I can, but do I want to? I just... Park incidents? So what have I got at the moment? What are these? Fossil Center.
The Fossil Center lets you extract DNA from fossils and
Okay.
amber in order to create new
Extract fossils to build genomes for each dinosaur. Viable genomes allow you to create dinosaurs at the Hammond Creation Lab. Expeditions sometimes bring back extra finds that can be sold for cash. Okay. Let's view our fossils. So we already have fossils in place then. Okay, we'll extract the DNA. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't we do that? Why wouldn't we extract all the DNA? Extract all the DNA.
You should extract genomes from
So
fossils
our
that have been collected inside
other one
the
has come
fossils.
back as well.
That will increase
It's
the
got
amount
more
of
Ceratosaurus, so we'll extract that.
dinosaurs.
Sell that. Oh, and that's a high quality one. But we're already extracting 6 things, so we can't. And it only does one at a time. You can queue them up, I see. How do we cancel them? You can't. They are just in the queue now. How much did that increase that by? Not very much. So let's do that one as well. And then we'll just wait for that. Again, we just have to wait for this to happen. 30 seconds for each. So just 3 minutes to just twiddle our thumbs. So that's the fossils. It's a research center.
The research center lets you improve your park in
Various exciting ways. It allows you to improve and expand multiple aspects of your facilities. You can research new and improved genes to modify your dinosaurs with. Some items have division and reputation requirements that need to be met before they become available. Okie dokie, that makes sense. View research. So a few things available to us. Building up all sorts of things. All sorts of things, okay. Increases dinosaur viability, that sounds like it's good. 1 extra fossil. Ranger station stuff. But we want something that's going to benefit us now, right? So let's do that. I'm assuming I can only do 1 at a time. Yes. Yes, because I only have 1 research team. I'm supposed to have more research teams so I could research more things. That makes sense. And to the power station.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special...
Oh, that's actually Chris Pratt's face.
Clear. Less complicated.
Isn't it? It looks a lot like him if it's not.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So power stations? Oh, they do more. I just thought that was it.
For operations.
Okay, fair enough.
Without power, we don't have any power.
Well, thank God you're here. Power stations provide power to your island. Substations distribute power to nearby buildings. Ensure substations are connected to the power station using pylons. Okie dokie. There's nothing we can really do with that then. And then what do we have over here? Oh, hang on. If that expedition arrived, we should be sending it back out, shouldn't we? Immediately. So let's do this one where there are 3 then, shall we? And if we click on anything down here, we can close the park. Let's not close the park, although I don't think many people are really coming in. And that's all we can do there. That's all we can do there. Okay. How is our 1 dinosaur? Let's phrase that a little differently. Where is our 1 dinosaur? Anyone see him? No. Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello. Can we rename him? We can. I'm going to call him Stompy. He needs some food really desperately. He is starving to death. How do I feed my dinosaur, game? How do I feed my dinosaur? Landscaping, demolished paths, guess? No idea. I don't know how to feed my dinosaur and he's going to die. We can incubate another dinosaur. We could feed him another dinosaur. I guess we will do another... What's modified genome do? Okay. I have no idea, basically.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
So each one we can apply different things that have different... So ups the rating but reduces the viability. That ups the lifespan or reduces the viability, but not by much. Oh, it's the resilience and rating, but reduces the viability. Okay, so there's a few things we can play around with. We are now able to generate one of these, but obviously we don't want to do that in the same enclosure. Did I actually start one going? I didn't. We don't want to do that in the same enclosure, do we? That'd be crazy. This is the next dig. That was somewhat successful, so let's extract these and sell this. I wonder if every one brings back a thing to sell, which kind of just pays for itself. Let's just do this one again. May as well, may as well, may as well. So I don't... So we do have to release them in the same... That seems mental, but okay. If that's what you want me to do, I'll have to wait for him to finish. Damn. No way of cancelling? No way of cancelling. Oh, hello. Yeah. Yeah, I want that. So I can remove it, so I could just put that into all of them. Okay.
To really prove yourself.
Increase your facility rating to 1 whole star. See, it'll boost your reputation with entertainment, but drop your reputation with science and security. For some reason, increasing your facility rating annoys security and science quite a lot, which seems mental. Does seem a bit weird. We are not quite there yet with the star. We do need this one to finish. We have a few new genomes available to us now. So that research that's done, is it? I'm not too sure. Yes. So let's research something else. Genetic research. Allows us to splice things. More, it's all going to be splicing stuff. Okay. Ah, increases the resilience. That's interesting. So we could use that to offset some of the other things that we might do. Interesting. So let's do that. Let's do the shark. Let's just get it going. So we have another thing to release. Let's release him. I'm assuming when we incubate this next meat eater, it's going to tell us that we shouldn't release it into the same park or same enclosure. Oh, we have 2 hatching bays now. Did we have 2 before? I'm not too sure. Okay. Oh, he's a bit costly. He's a little bit costly. Okay, so we did the research. Fossil Center. Is there anything for us to do in the Fossil Center? No, there's not. Okay. How long does this take? a little bit of time. So how would I go about building... Excuse me. Oh, ground herbivore. Oh my god. That's what I need immediately. Have some food.
Like us, different dinosaurs require different diets.
Yes, that makes sense.
Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red meat man myself.
Ha 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 ha. Feeders dispense food every few minutes, discarding any leftovers. Feeders must be restocked periodically by ranger teams. Large dinosaurs eat more food than small ones. Sharing a feeder among too many dinosaurs may result in starving dinosaurs. Dinosaurs with 0% food or water will lose health due to starvation or dehydration, which can quickly lead to death. Which we were probably not very far off then, I'm guessing. So you'd have thought both of these, he has 76% health he's down to because of his starving. You'd have thought he'd be on his way over there like immediately. But he just doesn't care. And surely when I release this Ceratosaurus into this enclosure, he's going to go mental on those two. It's going to eat him alive. We have guests. We have guests wanting to buy more merchandise, build more shops for them. I've not... Do we have guests? I've got 2 dinosaurs. You don't want to come yet. Although it was the way it worked with Planet Coaster, wasn't it? As soon as you had a ride, guests would start coming into the park. So we've completed our research. Oh, our team is back. Let's send those off again. I think I've got all of them, so I'm not really sure what... Let's just do that one. I like it because it's got multiple things there. So our research was complete. We need to research something else. Medical treatment. Why not? It's going to be helpful at some point, isn't it? And I imagine some point soon. We don't actually have a ranger station, do we? Is that something we need to build? Like now? Oh, they're eating. Oh, they were. Well, they might be. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Are you eating? You are very smug looking, aren't you? Very smug looking. Smugger, we're going to call him because he looks so smug. Right then, so we got a little exclamation mark over here. What's this say? Oh, it's just again. Oh, I see. So I don't have to go to the buildings each time. That's actually very useful. All right, let's extract that. Let's extract that. And this is just the database of stuff that we're probably not too worried about in the grand scheme of things. It's not done yet. It's not. See, if we had a speed up button, we could smash the speed up button and it'd be done in no time. We have to wait, though. We have to wait for it. Not that I'm bitter. Not that I'm bitter. I'm assuming we have no upgrades because, yeah, that's what we had to research, wasn't it? So, of course, there are no upgrades. That'd be ridiculous. But as we have some time to kill, let's just check them to make sure. Just in case you come with any as by default. No. So, almost there. Almost there. I'm going to swig me some cough medicine. Delicious. Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow. If my throat isn't better, it's going to be a very interesting stream. It's not like a drowsy one or anything, though, so I guess, in fact, I might need to get some more, because I don't know if that'll last a 5-hour stream. Right. It does say incubate and release, so... Okay, then. This is a stupid idea. I'm assuming the game has told me to do this, because quite specifically it wants it to go wrong. He's cool, though. I like him. Oh, I like him a lot.
What we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Ah, you're so right. So he's going for a drink to start with, but surely he's going to eat these two. Surely he is. Construct and power a fast food restaurant. Research item from the research center. Clothes shop. So those are the two things we need to do next. So is our research still ongoing? Yes. Yes it is. Although I can't... How do I know what the progress is? Oh no, so it's not still going. Okay. So building clothes shop. Let's get that going. Ah, 'cause now, right now, flies through it. And we need to build a fast food shop. Not an emergency shelter, which you thought would have been right at the top of things we need. No. So are these... So the green circle isn't where it's telling us to build things. Oh, I've got lots of guests now. The green circle is where it's telling us we can build things and they'll get power. That's what it's telling us. That's fine, I'll cram it all in. I'm not going to get anything else in there. So we have our actual first guest. I don't know where they just suddenly all arrived from, but here they are. I cannot click on them. Which I'm almost frustrated by. Why can't I click on them? I want to click on them. Our power station is getting a little low bit by bit. So our research is done, so we need to go back into research again. We have to micromanage the research a little bit, don't we? Building upgrades. We should probably get some power upgrades, I guess. Power outages. Increases power output.
And now we reach the inevitable. Life begets death. But here's the question that you got to ask yourself. Was this avoidable? The answer? Of course not. Death, it's always coming. But could you have delayed it? Well, that's maybe another story.
I don't understand how I'm supposed to... Can it connect anywhere? I assumed it would automatically connect. Oh, now it is. Even though it's clearly connected there as well.
What you're doing with the place?
Okay, fine. So one of our dinosaurs is dead.
Killed it on that contract.
I'm guessing two of our dinosaurs are now dead.
Here we go. Your rep is off the charts. So you're getting a reward from the entertainment division for your work on Isla Man and Ceros.
Yeah, I mean, it was expected. Because it made us put a carnivorous dinosaur in with two small herbivores. So it was going to happen. It was going to happen. Can I just see a list of my live dinosaurs? How do I do that? How do I do that? Dinosaurs. Nope. That's it. He's dead. All of my dinosaurs, all of my little herbivores are dead. Okay, so, well, like I say, it was bound to happen, I guess. We need to construct and power a clothes shop. Clothes shop. Can we fit it in here? Not a chance. Dinosaurs can die from starvation, dehydration, combat, hunting, disease, or old age at the end of their lifespans. Length of lifespan is determined by a dinosaur's lifespan trait, which can be improved by genetic modification. Dead dinosaurs should be removed with a transport team to prevent disease. Well, I mean, he ate the other one entirely, so I'm assuming he's going to eat that one as well. I don't have a transport team, so that's just going to have to stay there for now. So if I wanted to build, where can I build? Where's my clothes shop? So I guess I don't want to put it in there. I can put it in here somewhere. I can put it in here. Now it's unpowered there, which is fine, because I just now need to build a substation, right? And I just have to put that close enough? Or does it have to be connected? Oh, I can replace one of the pylons with it. Okay. So if I build it like here... That'll do it. Cool. So that's being built. The path is not connected, despite the fact that it looks very much like a path is connected. So that's fine, we will just do this. And that is going to be enough. We'll even connect this end up as well, shall we? Oh, we can't. Ah, that works. So the paths do seem a little bit more flexible, maybe, than they did in Planet Coaster. They can do little blocks quite easily. So that's nice.
Remember, the show must go on.
So we have another
Makes that possible.
quest from him. Incubate, hatch, and release at least 3 new dinosaurs. Which means we need to not have... Oh, we need to feed him for starters. Is he eating that other dinosaur he has? So we need to... enclosures. So why wouldn't you do that? It satisfies food and provides regular activity for the hunter. Okay, well, yeah, definitely let's have the live one. Why would I not have the live one? That seems insane. So we need to build a new enclosure, I guess. How is that not connected? Why are you not connected? That's preposterous. Oh, you pain in the ass. Okay, well at least that's now powered. That's something. Construct and power a viewing gallery. So how do I get quests for the other guys? I just can't. That's it. It just doesn't happen. I've got more fossils I need to do. May as well do it. Then we got enough money from the other ones, which means I need to send another expedition out. So at the moment it's less of a park management and more of a management, if you see what I mean. Probably not. That's very poorly worded. Enclosures, what can we do? Electrified light steel fence. Yeah, let's get that. I think we're going to need that at some point. So, what haven't we? We haven't built a ranger station, right? We also do need to think about the fact we probably need to stop the video at some point. At some point, that is going to have to happen. So I can't put it up here. Can't put it up there. Because of terrain constraints. Because that is... Ah, you can see the edge of the buildable area there, look. So it's relatively big, but I have to fit another series of enclosures in here. So can I build this up here? No, there's no power, I guess, is there? Plus it doesn't want to fit there anyway. Okay, so we need to just put this in the first place that fits sort of down here then. Which was around here-ish, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Yes. And we need to cut that to a path. Something like that.
It looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
Oh, I thought I might have done that, but I did not. That's fine. We will We can't shut that down yet. 10, 20, 30, 40, 43, 55, 58. What? Well, that's... Did I add that up wrong? 10, 20, 30, 40, 52, 55, 58. How do I know what's using power? How can I just get a list of stuff that's using it? Are the substations consume power? So is that what's doing it? I guess so. So that's fine, because that's now been disconnected from the network, but we don't need it at the moment, so that's not too bad. Ranger team. So do we have to actually tell it to do them?
Feeder supplies inbound.
I guess do that. Yeah? I don't know. And then there's their backs. We need to go into view fossils and deal with these. Extract the DNA. So I haven't done any research. We need to view expeditions. Each power station outputs an amount of power to the network. Each building requires an amount of power. This increases whenever upgrades are added. Upgrade existing or build additional power stations to improve overall output. Yes, indeed, I will. Yeah, well, I've already, because clicking it just immediately does it, so we'll do that. In fact, let's stop for a second, because we are running a little low on money, actually. If I run out of money, then that's it, isn't it? That's just game over. At this stage. So, we need to build an enclosure. How are we going to do that? Like, where's my giant dinosaur? There he is. So, can I... I can't move him then. I can't move him. He is there. Guess it would be a ranger thing. So if I build him in a location, he is then stuck in that location. No, so I cannot move them. So each enclosure has to have its own Hammond creation lab. Well, that's going to be a little tight, isn't it? Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries. So let's build an enclosure here. Which is going to cost a lot of money. There's very little we can do about that. Doesn't need to be massive, I guess. It's only going to be probably for small herbivores that we have already sort of seen. So we'll do that. Can I destroy trees? No. Which is interesting. So... the dinosaurs are released in this park. That'll be it. Oh, is this... this is remove trees. Right, let's remove some of these trees then. So building this enclosure cost us most of our money. And building the Hammond Creation Lab is going to cost us $400,000. And building a power station is going to cost us $500,000. Okay, what kind of upgrades can we get? Reduce power outages. Upgrade costs. Increases. So we're going to have to do... That's still 100,000 though. The only other thing we can do is just keep sending this out and hope that it gets some good stuff. What's the cheapest one to go to? Those two are pretty cheap. 90, 75, 75. Let's go to the cheapy cheaps. Hopefully we'll have some fossils to sell. We don't want to sell either of those quite yet, do we? But they're there if we need to, I guess. They are there if we need to. So we run into this problem of time again, don't we? Where we just don't have the time. We can't spin time up, so we're just waiting now. We are just waiting. I don't even know if I can build a new one of these. Whatever these are called, the Ceratosaurus, because I don't know if they're solitary or not. So I guess we'll have to just make one and find out. So what we can do instead is just drive this vehicle about a bit. I don't know why you people were up at this ranger station. I like the little music. Spacebar does seem to act as a rudimentary handbrake, which I'm a big fan of. People don't seem to care. Can I run people over? Not sure. Let's find out in a second. Oh, it does actually say Space's handbrake. Right, let's drive up close to our Ceratosaurus. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? Don't make me dart you. Is he following me? I think he might be. It's hard to tell because I can't move the camera. I am quite enjoying driving this around, I must say.
Forecasting a storm.
Oh, now we've got a storm coming as well. Excellent. Anyway, so that has been around 50 minutes then. So I probably need to look at stopping this now. Just want to see what happens if we went through them at a pace. And the answer is very little. I wasn't expecting to kill them. I thought they might at least get a bit annoyed and leave the park.
Storm on course. Arrival imminent.
So everything's going to go absolutely messy now, isn't it? I don't have anywhere for people to hide during the storm. So this is going to be a bit of a problem. We can send the expedition center out again. And then I guess we'll just see what the storm sort of does. How are you doing? I wish we told you higher up how their food is. I'm assuming the rangers are pretty good at self-managing. Like, you don't have to constantly tell them to do stuff, right? I'm assuming. Is that a stupid assumption? I don't know. There's nothing else I want to research because of the money at the moment. So we've got enough money to build a power station, so let's build a small power station. I think that'll be better for us in the long run. I'd like to try and build it up here if I can. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to, unfortunately. Does it need to be connected to the existing network? That doesn't seem right. Surely it doesn't. So the storm's over pretty quickly. No lasting effects from that by the look of it, which is wonderful. Now we're in that enclosure, so I don't know if I've really left a lot of space to build this. Where can I build this? So if I put it over here. So it's out of the way a little bit, isn't it? Behind the trees. And then we need to connect it to a path, I'm sure. Sort of like that. Still not connected to a path. Where does it need to get connected? There. There we go. So it's got a weird little thing going on. Whatever. So.
A new contract just came in. I think it's doable.
Extract new DNA to increase the dinosaur genome to at least 50%. Yeah. Okay. Sure, I can do that. Not a problem. That's probably something we could do quite easily, but I'm going to leave that there then. So that's just come back, so we've got that to deal with next time. So, that was the first look at Jurassic World Evolution even. So far it seems a little bit more micromanagement than actually a park builder, I would say. Like, I don't really know if it'd matter if I cut this in half and turned it into 2 enclosures. Would this thing care? Do they need a certain size? I assume they do. I assume that's what the comfort is. Does this mean that they... Yeah, social minimum, so they don't... He doesn't want any friends, so that's fine. So yeah, so it seems a bit more micromanagement than actually is a park builder like Planet Coasters. But like I say, that's kind of what I was expecting based on the gameplay vids they released previously, so... If I hadn't seen those and I was expecting an Operation Genesis, I probably would have been a little bit frustrated. I'm also a little bit unsure about how the 3 faction thing's going to work out. Hard to tell at the moment because we only have 1 faction even open to us. I don't know if that's because it's the first island, but don't know. So, but either way, quite enjoying it so far. Don't mind a bit of micromanagement. That's the sort of thing that, you know, if you're going to play Farming Simulator and that, you got to enjoy a bit of micromanagement here and there. I am loving how the dinosaurs look. They do look absolutely superb. Like, look at that. For something that you spend most of your time viewing from a distance, they look amazing up close. They really do. So they've done a great job of making the dinosaurs look and sound amazing. So as I said, there will be a few more videos at least. I'll at least do the first island. If you want to see more, do let me know in the comments down below that you'd like to see a full series or at least the first few islands or whatever. Let me know how you'd want to, how far you want me to take it, I guess. If you enjoyed the video like I have, please do click the like button. That's hugely appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Like I said, in particular, let me know whether you'd want this to just be like a short quick look series or a full-blown ongoing series for the whole game. So there will be streaming. This video is out on Wednesday, so they'll be streaming this evening, Wednesday, 6 PM UK time, streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance. So come along and say hello there. That would be fantastic. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Jurassic World Evolution. Almost done it again. And thank you very much for joining me.